please. This is not the best time of filming. It's frying my eyeballs. I said I wasn't gonna do a lot of talking, but it seems like I've done a lot of talking so far. Well, that was pretty silly of me.
They're done, finally.
Alright, so I've just counted. Can anyone guess how many there is? Hi everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. So today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna do a video where it's sort of like not as sped up and it will be boring to some of you. So sorry in advance. There probably won't be a lot of talking because I'm literally just gonna work and just film me working. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if you guys will like this style, but let me know in the comments if you do. I know I won't be talking as much, so I know a lot of you will probably won't like that as much. But if you like background noise, I don't know, you might like it. I don't know, just gonna try it out. So today it's Thursday currently, and I've got 2 markets on the weekend. I've got 2 big ones. Well, not really big ones. I got one that's really big and like one that's like sort of just like an, I don't know, a fun run sort of thing in my local town, so it won't be that big. But the one that I'm like more worried about is the Saturday one, which is in Chelsea, so it's Melbourne. I'm not from Melbourne, I'm from about 2.5 hours away, and it's a lot smaller down here. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if there's gonna be like a lot of people. Yeah, I'm just like, oh. So I need to get a lot of stock made. Currently I have barely any stock for scrunchies. I really need to smash a lot of them out. Most of the other things though I'm pretty set for. Medium bunny ears, small bunny ears are pretty good. Normal bow is good, deluxe bow is pretty good. There's only one style that I might do a couple in for that one. And yeah, oh, maybe stickers, but I probably won't have time to do stickers because I've only got the rest of today, which isn't very long, and tomorrow, which I'll have to also like pack my car and like get ready for the market tomorrow. So yeah, I won't have a lot of time, and I need to do my signs. I need to do them. It's been like 2 months. I need to do the signs. So here's a photo of what my signs look like at the moment. Can you notice what's wrong with it? I'll give you like 3 seconds. Notice what's wrong? Okay. Yeah, I spelled scrunchies wrong, and that's been like that for over a year now. I only had it pointed out to me in I think February, and it's what, April now, so I still haven't changed the signs, which is horrible. I go to do them every time and then I forget about them. I need to do them this time though, so that's my plan for tomorrow, or maybe tonight I'll make up some new signs and get that underway because they really need to be changed. The last market I went to, or actually the market before where I did the big vlog for it, that market in particular ruined a lot of my signs. So one sign got completely drenched, another sign, when everything fell off the table, the sign went with it and it's got like grass stains on it, and yeah, the other signs are just trashed. So I need to change the signs. I probably won't do too much talking because I'll be on the sewing machine all the time, so apologies in advance. But here's a tip: you can go into the corner and speed up a video on YouTube. So if it's going too slow for you, speed it up. You can do it like 2 times faster or something. So you can do that if it's a bit too slow. But yes. Well, first off, I want to start on my scrunchies. I think I'm going to start with my tubes first. I'm going to go through them, pick out some I like, then I'll go through my pre-cuts. I have heaps of pre-cuts at the moment, but they're not really for the ones I want, the scrunchies I want. And then I've got a whole bag full of new materials, which are like metallics. Metallics, I love, they're so pretty, but they're really hard to sew because you need a special needle for them. And sometimes my sewing machines, even though I've got the correct needle, correct everything, they just don't work. They're just like, nah, don't want to buy of it. So yeah, we'll see. I usually use my Elna for that because the Singer sometimes works, but then sometimes it's like, nah, man. Same with like velvets. The Singer used to not do my velvets, but I changed the needle to a stretch one. Now it does some velvets, but the same needle on the other machine works fine. I don't know. I just go with the flow. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we'll be using both machines today eventually. Oh, and then I'll be making new scrunchies from the new materials, hopefully. And I also have a small pile somewhere. I think they're up there. I think I got a small pile up there of materials I I cleaned my like room yesterday. Materials I left out because I want to make some scrunchies out of those materials. So I'll have to cut them as well. Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna go grab the box and start having a look at the tubes. These are the materials that I picked out that I want to sort of like do some scrunchies out of tomorrow. Or today. I don't know if I'll have time to cut them today. Oh my god, they're going everywhere. So I've got a lot of satin in this mix. I haven't really done many satin scrunchies before, so I thought I'd purchase some like pretty satin. So I've got like blue, we've got those over here, and this one, and of course the pink. I already had the pink, and then I got this one I call Grace. So I got new Grace, and I'm really happy about that because this is like one of my favorite, all-time favorites. I love it. So I've got that one, and I got Maggie under there somewhere. That's a new one. These are really slippery. And then we've got like cord, the pink cord, which is Valentine's cord. And this one, I think that would be nice for like, because it's coming into winter. Or is it winter already? I think it's winter already. Wait. Okay, it's not winter already. I think it's autumn at the moment. And for everyone that's like, what is she talking about? It like, it's probably like what, spring? Is it spring in the United States at the moment? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. I think it's spring. You guys like opposite to us? Because like opposite to autumn would be spring, right? Wow, I'm probably way off. Like, let me know. Let me know in the comments what, if you're in the United States, or just let me know anywhere in the world, like what season is it right now? At the moment, obviously April, I'm pretty certain it's autumn right now because like winter doesn't start until June, July, August, and then September, October, November is spring. Wow, I need to go back to like primary school. Here we go. Alright, so we'll pop those down. What else do we have in here? So that was the materials that I put away for like later on. We're gonna go have a look in this tub though. So I got a lot of like Christmas stuff in here still, which I will just, you know, make eventually when it comes back to Christmas time. I still have a lot of stuff from Christmas actually, because of all the markets that like kind of cancelled and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna pick out some. Okay, so I've got all this. So there's quite a few there. I wanted to get like a heap of ones I knew that I already had a couple of, because my board's looking very not too many on there at the moment. I have a photo of my boards actually, which I will go through in a second and just make sure that I'm gonna have like enough for each one. Now the photo I took though was from 2 weeks ago when my last market was. I've had quite a few orders since then, so it might not be very accurate to be honest, but we'll see. And I want to do a heap more velvets. So I have like a lot of velvets in this pile, which are like sort of dark. So I've got black and I've got like lots of greys and so even browns, which I just haven't made because I don't know, they're just not ones I go for usually, but they do sell pretty good because like they're darker, and like my favorite scrunchie is actually grey. So you'd think like, you know, I should probably be making darker scrunchies, but anyway. So yeah, I've got a heap of velvets sitting there. I also have these to make. So I made these so long ago, like probably a month and a bit ago. So I haven't like finished those off yet. I still need to, like they're sewn, like the elastic sewn across. I just need to like sew them together with my label. So I need to do those as well. And go have a look at all this other stuff. So I've got a whole heap over here. So all here I've got pre-cuts. These two here I mostly use, and I've also got pre-cuts in there, like all that's pre-cuts, and a lot of velvet in there too, which I'm keen to get out. So we'll have a look in here. Okay. There was actually a lot more hiding in that little tiny little crevice here than I thought. I wonder if anything's gone down. No. So yeah, it was all hiding in there. There's like so much. Oop. There's so much. So I'll have to go through all that, plus the tubs now. So I want to do some more satins. This satin actually isn't like very good though, like compared to my other satins I have. I do get a lot of questions about the satin that I use. I have absolutely no idea what to tell you guys. I've got a lot of these satin on clearance, so I have no idea what like this sort of satin is, but this satin here is so much nicer than this. Like this one pulls really easily. This one, the only thing I know about this one is it's called, no, I don't even know what it's called. It's $19.99 from Spotlight. That's the only way I can distinguish between like, yeah, what they are. Like obviously that's full price and it's never $19.99 because it's always on sale, but you know, that's, yeah. So I've got that one. I'm gonna end up making a mess because they're like going everywhere. Try and keep some in piles. Green's always popular. Geez, I have so much of that cut. Okay. And rust. How much is that? Yep. Full thing of that. Oh, there's lint going everywhere. I think it's all over me. There's one of these that had like marks all over it. I can't tell if it's this one. No, looks pretty good to me. That one. Do some mustard. These are so fluffy. Okay, so we're gonna do some of these ones as well, because they sell pretty good. at markets. Oh my god, I really like this color. I've already got a lot of these ones made in the tubes, so I won't use those. I love this color so much. Okay, so there's my pile from just that tiny little thing that I had in the corner. So like there's so much here already. I have no idea how much of this I'm going to be able to make, to be honest. But I mean, like, a lot of it's velvet, so like it looks more than it is. And then also those ones. I'm just going to pop all these back. Actually, I'm going to pop them in the other box. Alright, do a little bit of a switcheroo. This is all the materials I've chosen. So I've got like a heap of like different quirky ones, because going to Melbourne, I've noticed there's like a lot of like different tastes, I think. And I have a lot of different tastes in my store. Like I've got, you know, your like leopard prints, but I've also got your quirky bees or your sunflowers and your chickens. Like, yeah, so I've got heaps of different ones all selected out. I really don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I think I'm going to start with sewing. I'm going to sew all these tubes up, all of these, which is quite a few. I have no idea how many. Then we've got all these tubes to do, and then those as well. I don't know how much I'm going to get done, honestly, but we'll give it a crack. So I think I might cut a few things first, just like that small pile I had. So I think I might just do, I don't even think I'll be able to do the whole lot because like I've already got so many different materials. It's so hard to choose like each time because like I love all of my materials so much. It's just so hard to choose. So I'm gonna pick some of these out, I suppose. This is the bag I bought, I don't even know how long ago, a couple of days, or maybe a couple of weeks ago now. Probably not that long. So I got materials like this. It's like shiny stuff. And like stars. So I've actually had this color in like a light pink before. So I've got stars in, it's actually similar to that, but it isn't this one. Okay, so I've got stars in these colors, got purple, I also got whites, and I've also got a heap of this sort of stuff in different colors like grey and another pink. I think I might just do this color for now out of this bag because I've already got so many different like bright shiny stuff in this pile over here. So I'll cut a little bit of this off. I already had most of these already in the piles, which I didn't think I would, but I did. Won't worry about that one this time. I need to make bows out of that one. I don't know if I'll have time for that. Won't do grey. Might do this like cream colour in the satin. Maggie, I'll do Grace, and I won't do those ones. A lot of these are like really like big amounts, like more than a meter, and I don't usually like getting more than a meter only because I hate cutting it. It's like really hard, especially like with the space I have. It's just really awkward to cut, especially straight and all that. So I generally only get a meter unless like it's this, like this particular material I got a couple meters because it's my favorite and my store didn't have any left, so I wanted to get a little bit extra so then I'll have enough for a while. Like most times when I sell fabrics, I'll just go buy an extra meter at a separate time if they do well. If they don't do well, I won't buy anymore. I mean, a meter gets me pretty far anyway with how many scrunchies I can make. So yeah, I don't really need more than a meter, especially considering how many scrunchies I have, like how many fabrics. I've probably got maybe like 400 different fabric types. That sounds so much. So yeah, I don't really need like a massive amount of each. And yeah, as I said, like I'll just go back and purchase more if I find that it's selling well when I first release it, or if I notice I'm getting low. Like sometimes I'll go back like, and it's been like a couple months if I'm getting low, and sometimes like they're clearanced out or like not there. But I mean, really it doesn't really happen that often to me, especially like if it's like a newer fabric. So they're very rarely clearanced out, and because I'm in there all the time, when they do get clearanced out, I'll buy the whole lot. If I find a fabric that I sell and I see that it's on clearance, and usually they're on clearance for like, you know, $4 or like, yeah, $4 or $8 a meter. It's so cheap, so I'll just buy the whole lot, whatever's there. That's what I did with all these metallic ones, because they were all on clearance. These metallic ones I've had for years. Like I've had this sort I don't even know if you can see that yet. There. I've had that sort for years. I've had it like in a pink one, which you'll probably see later in the video because I grabbed some out to make. But yeah, I've had it like in a pink one and like a dark rose sort of color. They were $25 a meter, like originally. And when I saw them like on $4 a meter on clearance, I was like, yeah, I'm buying the whole lot. So I bought so much the other day, and like it wasn't even like that expensive. I don't know if it's just like my regional stores, but I find like they're cheaper with the clearance. Like they will be only like $4 a meter, or like cause like they'll be half price, whatever the orange tag is. So like really they'll say $8 a meter, but then I'll have special signs up and be like, oh, if you buy, you know, 3 meters or more, it's half price. I find like, yeah, like all the stores close to me are all so cheap when it comes to clearance stuff. But if I go down to like Melbourne, it's so much more expensive for clearance. So this is probably why this one was discounted. Can you see like the line? It's probably like that throughout the whole thing. That's alright. I don't know how bad it will be. But for, you know, $4 a meter, it's not really worrying to me. This will be like a, do I want to go, sort of want to go that way. Oh, that makes it a little bit harder. I can't really see any other marks on it besides that one I found initially, so I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. I'm cutting it this way though, because I want the colours in it. Go. Okay, so I've just finished cutting those bits. There's like, I don't know, four new fabrics there, and I reckon I'm just gonna start sewing. I haven't particularly got a heap of like bobbins made up, so I'll probably have to do that halfway. I know I said I wasn't gonna do a lot of talking, but it seems like I've done a lot of talking so far. For the next probably like, I don't even know how long I'm gonna film this part, but there won't be as much talking, okay? Because I'm just gonna go straight for it and just keep sewing. And yeah, okay, let's do this. Oh my god, there's so much there. I've had to move like my sewing machine all the way down here because this is where it usually sits. Yeah. Oh my god. So I will be, here we go, back on me. I will be sitting a little bit further down. I use my Singer heavy duty rather than my Elna because Singer is a lot faster than my Elna. It like does 1100 stitches per minute, whereas my Elna one does about 650, I think, maybe 700. This one's a little bit more awkward to put my knee in. Anyway, all right, where to start? Jesus. All right. Sorry about the lighting as well. Like, I don't usually film at this time of day because of this reason, because I know it will get very bright in here, specifically right where I'm sitting. So I usually don't do stuff here when I'm at this time of day, which is around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Between 2 and 3, it's like when the sun just like hits straight in. Okay, can you like, I don't know if you can see how much fabric's there, but there's a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna shut up now and we're just gonna go with it. Honestly, I usually have this in a cup, but I can't be bothered to go get a cup, so. I just changed, oh my god, it's like getting my face here now. I'm gonna change the whole setup. We're going this way now. I think it's just gonna get worse. Oh, so much better. Whew. Okay. Take two. As I was saying, I had to change the bobbin because it was like pulling. I still don't know if it's going to do it. If it does, I'm going to have to change the top one. It does it occasionally. Depends what sort of thread I use. Nah, that fixed the problem. Cool, cool. Alright. That's all of that sewn. Now I'm going over here because I've got to do all these really shiny bright ones on this machine. Also, I didn't film everything because what's the time now? It would be like 40 minutes of filming because I'm like trying not to speed everything up. So yeah, I just decided to film. I think it was like, I don't even know how long. It was still quite a bit of time there. So yeah, I'm gonna sew these ones up. Probably won't film this either. And then we'll start flipping. I could very easily set up a table that's literally just there, but I'm not gonna because I'm lazy. So we're just gonna use the chairs and the tub. Luckily I mopped this morning, so anything that falls on the ground will be fine. Just point that out. most, or not most, but like quite a few of these are like extra long ones, so I'm gonna have to cut them apart because yeah, it's how I sew them really quickly. I don't like cut them all apart. Usually for orders I do, because I only make one when I'm doing orders. Like I just make what I'm meant to make. I won't make like 2 or 3 like the strip. But if I'm like cutting to like restock, I'll leave them in the big strip. It saves time, not only just cutting across, it also saves time sewing, because like it takes a little bit of time to like grab what I need to grab. Does that make, wait, it takes time to like grab the fabric and like put it through the sewing machine like 3 times, so it takes so much longer than just having one piece of fabric and sewing that in a straight line, if that makes sense. So I think I will do a live as well, but that won't be until maybe like next week or the week after. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I only sort of just realized that like I would have to do it through my phone or my laptop, because I don't know how to connect my like camera to the laptop to make it a live stream. I don't know, I have to Google it and see if that's even possible, if that's a thing. I'll probably put up a poll later on, maybe like next week, for like what time would be the best time to do it. But yeah, because I don't know what time to do it at, because everyone's so different, all the time zones. I was very much considering doing like a real big one, but I don't think that's a good idea for my first live. I think I might just do like a short live for the first time, and then once I know what I'm doing, then I might, you know, do a real long one, like 12-hour live. Imagine that. That would be pretty insane. I don't know. So I don't even know how to do them yet, so we'll figure it out as we go, I suppose. Also, I usually cut these a lot faster, like more than one at a time. I haven't really done it because I'm trying to like balance everything on the chair without it falling. I don't know how, and plus there's all these different sizes, lengths. I don't know. Give it a go. These ones I still need to cut, and these ones are just ready to be flipped. I've just realized that I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm cutting all these, but usually I flip them first. Well, might as well flip the rest of these before I cut any more, because, you know, it'll be quicker for me. Whoopsie. Well, that was pretty silly of me. So I've just flipped all those. I can't flip these though on my stick because they're just too grippy. It's the metallic ones. So I usually just flip them by hand, but I'll probably get a safety pin maybe. But because they're so grippy, they're kind of easy to flip by hand anyway. Oh my god, I did that. I've never done that before. That's not even on me, is it? It's not focused. Duh. Alright, so I finished cutting the elastic and flipping all the scrunchies as well. So I've got a big tub. This massive tub full of these. I don't know how many of these I'll be able to get done, considering I've only got tomorrow to do them, but we'll see. I'm going to try and do some tonight, but I don't know how much I'll be able to film either, so I probably won't actually film much tonight at all, which is me threading the elastic and gluing it so then I can sew it shut, but we'll see. Anyway, if not, I'll see you tomorrow, or I might see you tonight. Okay. Good morning. So last night I spent a little while just putting elastic through and like gluing it. So I actually get like a lot of statements and questions about like me gluing this. That's not my final stage. I do not just glue the scrunchie together. I also sew it across quite a few times, about 4 times. I go up and down, up and back. Just point that out. Yeah, here's what I did last night. So as you can see, there's quite a few there. I've actually got a whole bag full that I didn't get to finish though. So this whole bag in here, there's heaps in there. Yeah, I didn't get to finish them because I didn't bring enough elastic with me. I didn't cut enough elastic. So I'm not home at the moment, like I'm not with my studio. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing these today, just because like I just didn't do them last night and I don't think I'm gonna have time today. Today my priority is making this, which there's probably, I have no idea how many scrunchies, maybe 150, maybe 100, maybe 200. I'm really not sure how many would be in here. But yeah, I need to sew all these up and then sew my labels in when I get home. I didn't bring the labels with me either, so I did bring my machine with me though. So I'm gonna try and sew all these up and like get them ready. So like fold them inwards and stuff, get them ready to be sewn like pretty much straight away when I get home. But yeah, that's pretty much my update. I'm quite happy with how I'm going for time, honestly. Obviously I didn't get as many as I wanted to done, but I'm pretty happy with just the box full, because that means I'll be bringing 2 full boxes to the market tomorrow. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. So my Sunday market, that's been cancelled. I didn't forget. I got an email last night saying that it's been postponed because of the weather. I have checked the weather. It's going to be horrible weather this weekend again. So the market that I'm doing this weekend on Saturday, which is Chelsea, that market I was meant to do last month, like literally a month ago, but it got cancelled, like, and postponed because of the weather, and now it's having bad weather again. So I'm gonna check the weather. I haven't really checked it yet. I know it was 60% chance of rain yesterday, and then it was 70% on the Sunday, which is why the other one was like cancelled, because that one was like a fun run. So I guess I don't want the kids running in rain. So yeah, this one won't be cancelled though. Like, it won't be for the Saturday one. So I'm just gonna have to go rain, hail or shine. So there was like a mark just here. I don't know if you can see it right here. So it must have been from when I moved my sewing machine. But yeah, that's been on for a while. Like over a year. Is it on this one too? I don't think so. Yeah, alright. Alright, I was wrong. We've also got one here too. Nice. So I had to change my needle because it was skipping stitches on all like the metallic ones, which is why I don't like doing metallics, because they can be real pain. But with a needle that's brand new, it's not too bad. This is the needle I've been using, super stretch. I use that for everything, like it doesn't matter what sort of material, I'm just using it for the whole lot. I don't change my needles that often unless I notice that it's just not sewing correctly. I know you're meant to change them after like, I know you are meant to change them quite regularly, like after every 8 hours I think, but that's just a waste in my opinion. Especially with the stuff I make, it's not something that, you know, breaks apart easily, and like if it was clothing I suppose it'd be different, but being scrunchies, I don't know. Just, I've never had a problem, so I'm not going to start changing the way I do stuff now. Because yeah, that would get very expensive, because needles can be quite expensive, especially the stretch ones. And if you watched last vlog, you'll see that I made a couple boxes. Currently got one and a half boxes left, so I'm still okay for boxes, or for labels I should say. And I also make these myself. I've actually had a couple of people comment where I get them. I make them myself. The tutorial is the first video on my YouTube channel. As you can see, I've already done like a heap of them. They're all sitting up that way. But I've still got maybe, I don't know, 40 left. I really don't know how many I've made. Really have no idea. I'll let you guys know soon though. Oh, and I also looked at the weather. So Sunday was meant to be really bad, like really rainy and windy. But yeah, Saturday, that's 50% chance of rain, so it's not too bad, but it's like 10 mils as well. And also it's gonna get up to 60k winds. And 60k winds is very strong. So yeah, and we can't peg in. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hoping I'm not facing into the wind. I'm hoping like the wind's behind me, so I can put my walls up so stuff doesn't fly everywhere again like last time. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect. And one of the last markets I did, I forgot my like puffer jacket, and like, or a jacket in general. All I had on was like a very thin sweater, and I was so cold. So yeah, I'll be bringing beanies and jumpers tomorrow, because it's gonna be 16 degrees, which is very cold here in Australia. Well, at least cold compared to what we're used to. Yeah, so, and it probably would get lower than that. Like I think the high was 16, probably a much lower during the rain. The rain isn't meant to be too heavy during the market though, so hopefully it's not too bad. So I'm just trying to figure out what font to do these like signs in. And yes, I remember the fonts. I almost forgot, but I've just remembered just now. So yeah, I really don't know. Like I like this one, but I don't know. It doesn't really suit my brand. That one's not too bad. I don't know. We'll see what I choose. Okay, so here's what I went with. Looks like this. Nice, easy to read. I'm doing them full page, and then I fold over like the blank space, so then they can easily like slip onto my pegs things, those things, these. Actually, I don't actually use those as much. I use like a different type of peg. Sorry, they're printing right now. Oh, and I printed it from the wrong thing. Damn it. Well, I accidentally printed on the wrong paper. But I mean, yeah, this is what I wanted. So I'll try that again. And this time I'll print from the correct part of the printer, which is the rear tray. Okay, try that. Okay. Next. Alright, hopefully that works. Yeah. So hopefully I have enough. I've actually decided to put like the description of what they are. So I do wide elastic scrunchies. I also do some thin elastic ones as well. So there we go. So best for kids or fine hair. Oh, hopefully I spelled everything right. Best for kids or fine hair, yep. And best for normal to thick hair. So that's the sort of stuff I've done. Hopefully I've got all the prices and I've got all the stuff I need, but we'll see. So when I printed them, some of the ink wasn't like completely dry, and like when I picked it up, it's like some of it's smudged. I don't really want to move them as much. Yeah. So I don't know, they look fine, they're fine. I'm still going to use them. But yeah, they're done finally. Woohoo, good job, Tay. Oh, also I finished all these too. They're all done. I haven't counted them yet. I just still need to cut them all apart. So I'll do that soon as well. And right now I'm just gonna go pack my car. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go pack my car and then I'll start cutting these. So I've just finished cutting all of the thread off, all of these. So there's quite a few there. I'm gonna go count them now. Alright, so I've just counted. Can anyone guess how many there is before I like put the number down? No. There's 125, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's a little bit more than I was expecting, but also maybe a little bit less than I was expecting. Honestly, I kind of thought around 100, so I was pretty close anyway. And I probably could have made more, but I sort of, you know, did other stuff today, and I didn't really do much for my scrunchies, so that's alright. I've still got this whole box here. So I've got another full box ready to go already. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put on the boards. So I'm going to match all these up into 2s and 3s, sometimes 4s, and see how many I can fill with the pegs. So I've just made some piles of the ones I've got more than 2 of, so there's quite a few there. I'm going to have to choose which ones I want on the board. Alright, so I've just finished packing all the boxes up. I separated them into different colours because I'm going to put them in baskets tomorrow because it's going to be horrible and I don't want them like flying around everywhere on the table. And I also made up where I was going to put them on the board, if that makes sense. I did have a bit too many, so I had to put some of them on the table as well. Because yeah, I just had too many like 3s and 2s and stuff, but I'm really happy with all the colors I chose for the board. It looked really pretty. I'm not taking to the market this time, sorry guys, because I think this vlog will be already really long, and I feel like I talked way more than I thought I was going to, so I don't know. Yeah, whoops, again, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess this is goodbye, because this is the end of the vlog. I've made my scrunchies. I made 125 scrunchies in the last like probably day, because I only started like after 1 yesterday, and pretty much only did it till like midday today. So it's just really been like last 24 hours pretty much. It is night time now though. I did wait until tonight to cut them all, because I had to like pack my car and stuff and like do all the stuff and eat dinner. Okay, yeah, I'm just like babbling on now. Okay, so wish me luck for tomorrow. It's horrible weather. I'll keep you updated on my Instagram though, so if you wanted to see how it went, have a look on my Instagram handle is Madebytaylahrose. I'm sure I'll post about it there. And yeah, well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.